3rd and goal from the 1.
All right, here we go. Tight formation. 3rd down and goal from inside the 1. They snap it.
Take the snap. Murray into the end zone for a touchdown. Murray with the 1-yard touchdown run, and he makes it 13-0 as they're up 2 scores here over the Bulldogs now.
Senior running back Torrance Murray, he got a lot of the runs, a lot of the carries there on that possession.
Murray, the rushing touchdown. That is his second touchdown.
Charlton will kick it, and it's up, and it is good. So 14-0 as the Bulldogs will try to cut into the lead. And the Tigers up by 2 scores here.
So we will tell you about Stone Mountain Flooring. Locally owned since 1993. Stone Mountain Flooring, your trusted source for all things flooring. You can visit them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online, stonemountaincarpet.biz. Proud supporters of Cape Central football. With 5:15 left to go here in second quarter, Joey Charlton will be setting this one up here to kick it off.
So if you are watching online, I made a mistake, hit the wrong thing, and it closed out of the program. So we actually have another stream running for the rest of this game as the Tigers will kick it away. And it's going to be another touchback for Joey Charlton. So it's 14-0. There is another stream up and running. And that's on me. That's my mistake.
It looks like people are finding it, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry about that little technical issue. The Bulldogs are going to get the ball here, and not much success so far. This defense has been all over the ball as he steps back to pass here on 1st and 10. And that's a big tackle there. But not before he is brought down for the 1st and 10.
So nice play there by the Bulldogs. Like Chandler said, 1st and 10 as we're just a little over 5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. And they'll put Atkins in motion, and we get a whistle and a flag. And I think we're going to get a false start on the Bulldogs. And it is. So that'll make it 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs now. So 14-0, Tigers on top here against the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs set up with 3 receivers over to the left side. Pump fake from Baker. He's going to try to run it, and he gets hit hard. Ball is loose, and the Tigers fall. And now they scoop it up, and now they finally will fall out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger football inside of the 25-yard line in Bulldog territory. So not sure who picked up the fumble, but the Tigers get one of their own and get it back after scoring, and now they have a chance to go up 3 scores here before halftime. We have 4:37 left here as the football is placed at about the 22-yard line. So 2 fumbles in this game, 1 for each. So Bridges is in the backfield this time for the Tigers, and a receiver on each side. As McGuire will put a man in motion. It's Sims. He'll step back, pump fake, hard pump fake, throws to the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Robinson. And Robinson hauls one in, and it's 20-0. 21-yard touchdown pass from McGuire to Robinson.
Nice touch, the pump fake, the separation, and Robinson.
2 touchdown passes through the air now for Aiden McGuire, and that was a great play by Aiden McGuire. The hard pump fake got the defense to kind of bite on it. They thought he was going towards the sideline, and he decided to go to the end zone. And he had Martavion Robinson wide open in the end zone.
Probably one of the better offensive plays we've seen this year.
And Charlton, that kick is no good. It goes wide left, as that one went way left. He just did not get a good foot on that one. As update, that's not my phone, that's true. It's Joe Bob's. Update from the Jackson game. It's 13-7 now here in the second quarter with 6:43 left.
They're playing Edwardsville,
Illinois, yeah.
So with it being 20-0, 4:30 left to go here before halftime. And we once again remind you about Stone Mountain Flooring on Seamers Drive in Cape. You can also check out their website, stonemountaincarpet.biz, your trusted source for all things flooring and locally owned since 1993. Hopefully everybody has followed over on YouTube to our new live stream over there. Found that okay. Also, of course, on your radio, 95.7 FM, 1550 AM, Cape Central Sports. So after the extra point was no good, Charlton lines this one up here for the kickoff.
So 20-0. 3-score game as they've scored all their points here in this second quarter, as Charlton will kick another one into the end zone for a touchback. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line once again. So 0-0 after the first quarter. And now we're up to 20-0.
Yeah, things have really changed here. It's a matter of just a few kind of problems, few issues that the Bulldogs have faced. And, you know, they made a few mistakes. Tigers were able to capitalize every single time, and I guess that's just the tale of 2 different quarters, because after 1 quarter, yeah, we were scoreless. Now it's a 3-possession lead for the Tigers.
Baker is able to get out of the pocket as the pressure comes in and collapses around him. He'll get out of bounds here on the near sideline, and that's going to be enough for a first down as he gets past the 30-yard line to about the 33, 34. Looks like the 33. So Baker felt the pressure and broke free, found himself a hole to his right. Was able to get it all the way across the 30, almost to the 35 before getting out of bounds. And he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look to pass. He'll dump a short pass, and it's incomplete as he couldn't quite hold on to that one, as that one is intended for Terrell Williams. And Williams, it hit his hands, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, that play, he probably could have gotten some yards on that. I don't know if he would have been able to get a first down or not, but wide open nevertheless, and he's not able to make the grab. It's 2nd and 10.
Back to pass. Here comes the pressure again. He'll throw, and it's going to go out of bounds as it goes into the Bulldog sideline. I almost said Bulldog dugout, but that's the wrong sport. So 3rd and 10 here for the Bulldogs. 2 consecutive incomplete passes.
Tigers have been very strong on holding the Bulldogs this evening on 3rd downs. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 10.
Baker back to pass. Here comes the pocket again, and he's going to be brought down back in the backfield, well back in the backfield for a huge loss. And Jonathan Williams coming in with the big-time sack to set them up with a 4th and long at the 25-yard line. So a big loss of, it looks like, 9.
And that would be Williams' second sack of the night, too.
Yeah. And that's a much better punt this time for Atkins. That'll be caught. And now Clemens is going to take it up. He's got it across the 50 to the 45, and then he'll finally be brought down at about the 44, 43-yard line.
There is a flag on the field.
Oh, I do see that flag now, yeah. We'll see what that flag is. I don't know. The referee's talking a bit here as they discuss. Atkins has had 3 punts now, and that was his best one, as that one went straight out and up the field. The other 2 ended up going out of bounds. The second punt only going about 7 yards before it landed out of bounds, and it set the Tigers up in great field position at the time. And I believe they did. Yeah, the Tigers ended up scoring after that punt. We'll see if they can do it here again. And we're still waiting on these referees to signal the call. It's a personal foul against the Bulldogs and a personal foul against the Tigers. Whoop. Did he just eject both players? Ooh. So Coach Gibbs is going to come out and talk to the referee.
Did we get the either player?
I'm not sure yet, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
That's the only problem. Well, one of the problems with not having microphones on the referees.
Yeah.
They have them in other states. I think we should start to implement that here in Missouri.
Maybe we should start pushing for that a little bit, shouldn't we?
We should get that association stepping up and working on that instead of some other things that they work on. Well, let's get some referee microphones.
So the ball's going to stay, right?
Yeah,
the ball's going to be
right where he
spot.
So 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the right as Spain will move. McGuire will roll. Good block by Bridges. Throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. And the double coverage was a dangerous throw, but I think it may have still gone off his intended receiver's fingertips, which I think is Robinson.
Yeah, the pass really was that was a nice pass. It really was, even though he was just in so much coverage. He was in double coverage, as a matter of fact. So 2nd and 10, I think it's safe to say that McGuire might be feeling a little more confident here.
That was Terrell Grove, the intended target. They'll hand this one off to Bridges. He's going to run it around the right side. Made a man miss, and then he's going to be pushed out of bounds on the far sideline. As the clock is still running. I guess he didn't go out of bounds as the clock continues to run. We're at 3 minutes here. So 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. They'll put a man in motion. McGuire will take the snap, fake the handoff to Murray. He'll fake the option. He'll spin as he gets hit, and he falls forward enough for the first down. And McGuire, another good fake there on offense as he faked the handoff, kept it himself, and as he's running, fakes an option, and the defender who's trying to come at McGuire did not know that there was nobody over there. So as he fakes that option, he starts to break.
Yeah.
There's no one there. Now he's left him open to get those extra yards, and he gets a first down.
He's taking some risks here, Ryan, and I like to see it.
He's going to hand that one off to Murray as Murray breaks through the middle, and he should. He's not at the first down marker, but he looks like he gained 8 or 9. We'll see how they mark this one. Another good run for Torrance Murray.
So far in the first half, Torrance Murray getting the bulk of these carries. We're just under 2 minutes left to go here now. 2nd and 1, they'll say. Ball on the 23.
So he'll take the snap, McGuire, with Murray in the backfield. And they'll give it back to Murray. He's got enough for a first down as he pushes himself forward once again. And he'll get to the 20-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Torrance Murray. So a 1st and 10 for the for the Tigers in Bulldog territory. And we get a flag, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the Tigers.
I'll push them back 5 yards. We got 1:05 left to go here before halftime. 2nd and 15.
1st and 15.
1st and 15.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that is right.
First and that was the first play, and they need to change or fix that scoreboard. It's first. There you go. 52 seconds to go. 1st and 15. As McGuire, 3 receivers to the right side. He's going to step back to pass. He's going to roll out, breaks a tackle, and he'll finally be brought down. And a flag comes in. And I think that's going to be on Sikeston, and a little extra afterwards. As I think McGuire is down, he got thrown down on that tackle by Sikeston. And so now McGuire down on the field after that hard tackle by Sikeston. .38 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter as McGuire still down on the field as they check him.
So there's the holding call. It's going to be a holding on the Tigers.
Working on McGuire. We saw Landon Best come in for one play earlier. He handed the ball off.
He's still down, Ryan.
We hope that maybe it just knocks the wind out of here, McGuire. We hope that
hopefully that's just. Now hopefully it's just had the wind knocked out of him. But yeah, like Joe Bob said here over to my left, I kind of thought the same thing. He may have landed on his shoulder when he threw him down on that tackle.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unnecessary.
A little too much
there.
Extra on that tackle, which is what caused the flag.
And he's been playing really well, to be honest.
As he is sitting up now on the field as the trainer's still out tending to him. As Coach Gibbs starts to walk towards the sideline, and I think that may be too, Chandler, like you said. I think it may have knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah.
As he is up now and walking.
There we go. That's a good sign.
I think they're just going to, I mean, obviously it's smart, but they're going to take him out and let him rest these extra, 38 seconds. So Landon Best will come in, and it's 2nd and 10 after the penalty. The Tigers will set up with 2 receivers, and Best will step back to pass. He looks, he'll throw, and it's incomplete as it goes off the fingertips of his intended receiver. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Best to taking a handoff earlier in the game. We had seen that happen one of the games or one of the plays where they actually put McGuire in at the running back. And that's going to be just overthrown there. 24 seconds left before the half.
seconds remaining. First down.
So 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Murray in the backfield. They'll put a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. Nice little stutter step there by Murray as he'll get up the middle and get brought down. It'll be 4th and 4, 4th and 3.
Well,
The
yeah,
clock will
you got
run.
to take a
It's 10
timeout.
seconds. Let's see if they try to kick a field goal. Let's see.
There we go.
And there is a whistle. And so with 2 seconds, the Tigers take a timeout. And I think we're going to see a field goal attempt here from Cape Central.
So we will tell you once again about Cape Girardeau Honda, home of the lifetime warranty and the lifetime warranty. Their car washes, life, and proud supporters. They have you covered for all things, and that is Cape Girardeau Honda. You'll find them on Seamers Drive in Cape. Also visit their website, capegirardeauhonda.com. The Tigers taking a timeout here to get the ball and to say, hey, let's kick a field goal, maybe put some points on the board before halftime. We've got 2 seconds left to go. It's a 4th and 4. Ball will be on the 12, so it's not going to be too long of a field goal. Joey Charlton will come onto the field here for 3 points.
Yeah, Charlton has made field goals before. I think he's made 6 career field goals, so we'll see what he does here with this one. And the Bulldogs jump. And that.
We saw Sikeston, but was it offsides on Sikeston first?
Let's see what the call is. And it's offsides on the Bulldogs. So it's going to be first down, and that will move the Tigers closer. And let's see if they still kick it. I think they're still going to go ahead and kick the field goal. 2 seconds, Joey Charlton. This is even better.
It is about 25, 25-yard field goal?
Yeah, 25-yard field goal.
All the scoring coming in the second quarter, by the way. All right, here we go.
There's the kick.
Here's the kick.
It's up, and it is good. And it is 23-0 as we go to the halftime locker room. Joey Charlton with his, I believe, 7th career field goal. And he definitely has the leg for it. He's shown it before, and aim was good. The kick was good. So we'll go to halftime with it being 23-0, all 23 points in the second quarter, too. So we'll be back after this with a halftime show. You're listening to Cape Central Tiger Football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM and watching on YouTube at Cape Central Sports.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here at Sikeston, I'm Ryan Winkler alongside Chandler Jansen as the Tigers lead 23-0 here at the half. And it was all second quarter is what it was. And, Jackson leads 19-7 in their game against Edwardsville, Illinois. 23-0 here, 23 points in the second quarter. Nobody scored in the first quarter. It was 0-0 after one, and then Central decided to pull that carrot away. Or if you remember that commercial with the man with the dollar bill on the end of his fishing pole and he kept pulling it away. Oh, you almost got it. You're close. You remember that commercial? It's been a while. It was like nationwide or something. I can't remember.
I feel like I don't remember that one, to be honest, but you're also a little bit older than me, so
Shut it.
that might have been before I was born or something,
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. That almost sounds familiar. I'd have to pull that up and see. I think I do know what you're talking about.
It's been a while since they played that commercial.
Huh. Yeah, probably one to take me back to being a little kid.
Yeah. But basically, it looked like Central was going to let them hang around, and then they said, nah, that's enough.
Yeah, and just a few mistakes, whether it be the punt that only went for 7 yards or the fumble. There were just a few different things that the Tigers were able to get and just capitalize on, and that's why we're in the spot we're in. It's 23-0 here at the half. And also we want to tell you about our halftime sponsor, which is MRV Banks, Cape Girardeau's go-to for all things banking. MRV Banks, proud supporters of Cape Central Tigers. And you can also visit them online. You can visit them on Mount Auburn, mrvbanks.com. That is proud sponsors of Cape Central football all season long.
So, Tigers, like Chandler said, they've capitalized on some things. They capitalized on the short punt, the great field position they got from that. They capitalized on the fumble recovery that they were able to pounce on, that they forced and scored off of that one as well. The Tigers did have a fumble. They fumbled earlier in the first quarter, but they were able to keep the Bulldogs from scoring in that situation. So they've had mistakes, but they've been able to make up for that mistake.
Yeah. And you got to hand it to that defense for being able to stop so many different times. especially after that one fumble that the Tigers had in the first quarter. Now, a little update, too. The player that was ejected for the Tigers, that was Colin Chastain.
Colin Chastain, okay.
So he was ejected earlier in this one. They also ejected a Bulldog player as well.
Not sure who that one was.
No, we didn't hear who that one was.
There must have been something else after the penalty because they called unsportsmanlike or personal fouls on both of them.
Right.
And they must have maybe went a little too far, kept pushing each other maybe or something. And then the referee just decided that's enough of that. We're going to end it now. And 2 players get ejected.
The band is on the field here right now at halftime. And, of course, we do want to think about some of these games going on tomorrow, too. I always like talking a little college and NFL, getting everybody previewed for some of those. Georgia and Tennessee, and I know, Ryan, you are looking forward to that game, being a big Volunteers fan that you are.
That's right.
I think Tennessee probably have at least a decent chance of that. Georgia won last week, but some people said they didn't win by as much as they should have. They played an FCS team and they only won by 2 or 3 touchdowns, maybe?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Maybe 3 scores, I think it was. Either way, they came up with the win, but after 2 weeks of play, it's going to be at Tennessee tomorrow. And, there's some other games going on as well. Clemson and Georgia Tech's another one that's going on tomorrow, as well as South Carolina Vanderbilt. That's 2 SEC schools that are both undefeated, 2-0. And Pittsburgh, West Virginia, Notre Dame, and Texas A&M. Now, that's a big game there between those 2 teams. Notre Dame, of course, they lost to Miami in week 1.
Yeah, they... I don't know. It's been a weird... I mean, I know it's only been a week for NFL, but it's kind of been a weird first week. It's kind of, you had teams who you expected to win, not win, and teams you expect to lose to win. I don't know. It's been a weird year.
Well, it's kind of like what we were talking about. Yeah, and it's just week 1, but it's sort of funny to say, well, look at the AFC West. There's one team that's 0-1 right now, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people wouldn't have seen that coming.
In dead last. Obviously, they only won game, and the other 3 won their first game, but still, the fact that it's go to the Super Bowl and then start in dead last and not even tied for, second or first or whatever is. I wonder how often that happens. I feel like it doesn't happen that often unless you lose a whole lot of people.
That's true.
Just for retirement or your main pieces.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the Broncos even did it after Peyton Manning retired. I think they may have even won their first game that next year.
What, did he retire in 2015 or 2016?
2015. He retired right after Super Bowl 50, the one that they won.
I remember that game. And then this week we have Sunday Night Football, Falcons and Vikings. And then how about a little doubleheader on Monday night? Buccaneers will go play the Texans, and then the Chargers and the Raiders will be playing. A little doubleheader for you. Monday night
Vikings-Falcons, that's going to be rough to watch. Vikings should have they never should have gotten rid of Darnold. They put J.J. McCarthy in. Well, let me rephrase that. The first half looked like they never should have gotten rid of Darnold. The second half, it was okay.
He came back around, and they ended up winning that game.
Yeah. That first half, everyone's like, I forgot Joe Bob doesn't like that. Hey, at least they didn't pull the Ravens and just completely blow it with 4 minutes. Give up 28 points or so in 4 minutes.
I got to say, that was a very good game. And I watched a lot of the second half of that one. But the Bills, they were winning early. But then after that, the Ravens had the lead for pretty well, the entire second quarter, third quarter, most of the fourth quarter. I think it was under 5 minutes to go. It was a 2-possession lead that the Ravens had, and somehow the Bills were able to come back. That was a great game. And you may have even seen, too, Ryan, there were people in their videos and stuff on social media. A lot of Bills fans.
A lot of people
were leaving. They left, and I remember saying that, too. I was at home and I was watching the game, and I said, well, I bet there's probably some Bills fans that might be leaving or if they haven't already left, because it just didn't look too likely. It was under 5 minutes to go. What a great comeback, though, from the Bills last week, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, that's why you don't leave.
No.
Yeah, especially in football. I mean, 2 scores, that's the score difference in number looks big, but it's not that big, that's the thing. Yeah, that's why you never leave, especially if you're paying for NFL tickets. I wouldn't leave no matter what. Man, I would make sure to stay as long as I could to get the money's worth out of that one. So we are going to go ahead, we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll have more of the MRV Banks halftime show after this.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here at Sikeston High School as the Tigers lead 23-0 over the Sikeston Bulldogs, and we just realized that the scoreboard only says 20-0, so somebody did not update the scoreboard here at Sikeston, and that's going to cause some problems for people in the stands that forget maybe that it's 23-0, and then when they don't change it or they add some points eventually.
Well, I'll tell you, we're not going to forget. So
that's right. We've got the score up.
We remember.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, those that are watching on YouTube, you know that too. It's 23-0 after that field goal from Joey Charlton to send us into halftime. So they have about 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. We'll see. They might add some more time back. Typically they do. But as far as some local scores, I'm sure we'll have a few of those to update. Cape Girardeau Honda. They have the scoreboard updates for you all season long. Award-winning sales, award-winning service, proud supporters of Cape Central Tigers. You can find them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at CapeGirardeauHonda.com. So is there any more word on the Jackson and Edwardsville game at all?
No, I haven't gotten anything since I texted them. It's 26-7 according to this.
Okay.
In the second quarter, Jackson leads Saxony leads Sparta 23-16. That still says first quarter, but I don't think that's right. St. Vincent and Perryville. Perryville leads 21-7 at halftime. Charleston up over Malden at the half, 12-0. Fredericktown and Park Hill Central in the second quarter. It is 36-0 at Park Hill Central, leading over Fredericktown. And one game that we were just kind of keeping an eye on was St. Dominic. They're up in their game. And now I lost it because of an ad, but it was 28. I think it's at 28-14.
Yeah.
If I can get this to get out of here, I'll let you know for sure here in a second.
St. Dominic being a good one for us to follow because we're going to be traveling up there in 2 weeks. That's a big road game for us, going to St. Dominic.
Yeah, 28-14, St. Dominic up over St. Francis Borgia at the half. And yeah, that's one that we will, like Chandler said, going up there in a couple weeks, 2 weeks, as the Lancers lead. We're not expecting the same game that we had last year because, number one, there won't be a hurricane down south blowing a ton of rain at our way and a ton of rain and wind that really kind of hampered St. Dominic, who likes to throw the football. At least last year they threw the football a lot, and then they couldn't last year because of that rain. And their team, kind of like Central relies on the run. St. Dominic relies on the pass, and so at the time, their offense was basically taken out of the game because of that wind, and they could only throw 2 quarters out of the 4. And when they did try to throw in those 2 quarters, they didn't like it because the wind would take it way further than they wanted it to go.
And that was a shutout last year. 47-0 was the final, and the Tigers won that game. How about that?
Yeah, so we're not expecting a shutout this year. Either way, no matter who was, going to play, whether basically, if Keyshawn would have been healthy for that game, we weren't expecting a shutout either way because of no rain, no wind. So it sounds like Aiden McGuire will not play the second half after being taken down hard on that tackle that ended in a penalty against the Bulldogs. So we have, let's see if they add time onto the clock. I don't know if we missed the time added.
No, I don't think we missed
yet.
the time. I've been watching.
Okay. So we'll see if they add any time on the clock yet. And if they do, we'll go to commercial. If they don't, we'll keep it right here.
I don't know for sure.
As we're getting closer, only 30 seconds before we find out. As that was probably the fastest I've ever seen a band get on the field and get ready and start playing at halftime that I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I think part of the reason why they wanted to do that was because we had some people we had to honor this evening. 30th Annual Hall of Fame and also the Honor Wall inductions going on here at Sikeston this evening. Few big names if you're a Sikeston Bulldog fan. They honored Dick Vaughn Jr. here this evening. Also, Terry Teachout. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Peyton Howard, he was honored here this evening as well down there on the field. So that's just a few things. Time has expired for halftime. I figure they're going to probably add some more time back. We'll just have to see.
That's what I'm thinking, but also I don't think so. at the same time.
There we go, 3 minutes.
Are we sure that we want those 3 minutes? Because both teams seem to be ready. Here in a second. Because the Bulldogs, they're already out on the field. As you can see it, they are going ahead and go start lining up, so we may just skip the those 3 minutes here. Because Sikeston will get the ball to start the second half, so the Tigers, I mean, it was a good choice. Obviously, they made the field goal, but they kind of helped out because of the kickoff situation for the second half with the Bulldogs receiving. And I guess we are going to go ahead and take the whole 3 minutes as we're down to 2 as they pulled the Bulldogs off the field and tell them to come back to the sideline, which, in my opinion, I think that's kind of dumb. I mean, if both teams are here ready to go, then let's just go. Well, you know, let's play.
Why not?
Because, I mean, the Bulldogs clearly were ready. They went out, lined up, and they were ready. So, I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do know. I don't like it. I know Joe Bob doesn't like it. He says, let's play. Nothing. So, I guess we'll take another. Nope, never mind. Here we go. They're coming back out onto the field to get ready for this second half. As I don't know, this is kind of a mess. I don't know if I've ever seen them add time and make them go through with it before, but both teams say, let's play.
Yeah. Maybe just an opportunity to get a few more water breaks in or anything like that.
Also, if you're a referee, too, you know, you're only getting paid by the game. You don't get paid by the hour, so let's just go.
Well, they took the time off. We had a minute left.
There we go.
And now we're ready to start.
So Joey Charlton will kick it off here to start the third as the Bulldogs set up to receive. Although the way they're standing back around the 3-yard line, they're not expecting to do anything with this football, as that will go into the end zone for a touchback. And it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line for Sikeston once again.
Bulldogs have had several opportunities this evening, but when it comes right down to it, they really can't convert it all on 3rd down. And here we are. It's a shutout right now, 23-0. You're going to get another opportunity here, though, to start the second half.
So 3 receivers to the left side, and they're going to pitch it over to the right side. He's going to try to get around, and he'll get wrapped up and brought down after a short gain of about 4 yards. We'll see what they actually mark it down as. Yep, 2nd and 6. So a gain of 4. And the Bulldogs will go quickly and set up again, and the pass is going to be caught behind the 20 and behind the original line of scrimmage, and he comes up pops up out of the tackle and kind of throws his hands out and says, what was I going to do? There's nothing I could do. Nobody blocked for me. There's nowhere I can go.
So he's going to lose a yard. Terrell Williams on the reception. 3rd and 11. They've struggled on 3rd down all night, Ryan.
Yep, lost 5 on that one, 3rd and 11, and we got 3 receivers on the right. And a hard fake quickly by Baker. He's going to throw deep, and it's going to be intercepted by the Tigers. And he's going to try to take it back as he'll finally get knocked out of bounds onto the far sideline. And a big interception for the Tigers sets them up in good field position, great field position inside the 10-yard line.
That is Bo Crowden there for the Tigers on the interception. And yeah, that could have just about gone for the pick 6. It's going to be brought down inside the 5. 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal. Nope, 1st and 10 it says.
Oh.
That's wrong. The scoreboard is wrong. It's 1st and goal from the 6 or 7. Looks like maybe the 7. So 1st and goal, Bridges in the backfield. As the new quarterback, Landon Best, will set up and almost got the Bulldogs to jump. They'll hand it off, running up the middle, touchdown, a flag comes in. So we'll see what they call first before we throw up the points. And it's going to be holding on the Tigers, so no touchdown. That'll come back, and it'll move back to the 12-yard line. As Izzy Bridges ran that one through the middle with no problem. I mean, the defense, maybe they saw the flag come flying in and just let it go. But, yeah, he ran through pretty much untouched, Chandler.
Yeah, and the more points we get going at this point, we might be looking at some continuous clock going here in the second half. It is 2nd and 15 rather from the 12.
And they'll take the snap, hand it off, and he's going to get wrapped up, brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 on the ground for the Tigers, and it's technically 2nd and goal from the 15-14, from the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I think we're a little off here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. They're not doing very well on this drive here. Up there on the scoreboard. We got a receiver on each side as Landon Best will put a man in motion. Best takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to look to throw. Rolls, throws to the sideline, and he throws it behind his man, and it's going to be incomplete. As that one just not even close for Grove. As Grove was starting to cut towards the sideline, and Best basically threw it where he was with a pretty decent amount of time in between from when he moved from where he was to where he was standing. So I'm not 100% sure where the miscommunication happened there.
Well, it is 3rd and goal now, 3rd and long. Ball on the 15 here.
So he'll hand it off and tripped up, and he'll get a couple extra yards as he trips and falls forward. Looks like he got to the 12-yard line, so maybe a gain of 3. So, I mean, it's going to be 4th down, and I'm thinking, are we going to go for another field goal?
I think so.
Yep. So we're going to go for a field goal here from Joey Charlton. The kick is up, and it is good, and he got another one. Make it 2 in a row, and it's 26-0. Tigers lead thanks to the 2 field goals from Joey Charlton, back-to-back.
So 8:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Ryan, and our lead just got a little bit more comfortable there after that field goal. We do want to tell you about Stone Mountain Flooring, locally owned since 1993. Stone Mountain Flooring is your trusted source for all things flooring. You can visit them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at stonemountaincarpet.biz. We got people watching on YouTube this evening, Cape Central Sports on live stream, also on the radio, 95.7 FM, 1550 AM. You can tune in. So we have lots of different ways for you to watch and listen to us call the game. Charlton's going to set up here for the kickoff after the field goal. It's 26-0, 8:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter. So he's going to get all set up here for this kickoff.
Charlton with a big kick.
He's been doing that all night.
And another touchback for Joey Charlton. So it's going to be First and 10 once again from their own 20-yard line. 26-0 is the Bulldogs. That defense played very well that time.
It really did.
I mean, they got that help with that holding penalty, but the defense held strong and forced the Tigers to take a field goal. As that will be a handoff, trying to run around, as I think the ball may have come out at one point, and I think the Bulldogs fell back on top of it, as I did see the referee throwing, I thought maybe a ball marker. And no penalty. I think he was throwing something to mark maybe where the ball was going to be. I don't know. I'm not sure what came out in the air there. And a quick throw on the outside, and he'll get around to the far sideline. And it is short of the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah,
3rd and 3.
Yet another 3rd down here, Ryan, and they have struggled so much on 3rd downs this evening. We'll see what they do here.
He's going to step back to pass. Baker's going to roll. He'll throw, and it's complete, but he's not going to get anywhere for the first down. He'll get brought down, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So basically a pass of 0 yards and a 0-yard reception.
I almost want to say he kind of ran backwards a little bit there, but that defense had just read the play, and they had it all figured out, too. So they're going to have to punt the ball yet again here. 3 and out for the Bulldogs offense.
So Atkins will set up at about the 17-yard line to punt this one away. Clemens back at about the 48. And that's a much better punt again this time than the last few that he's had, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So the Tigers take over 1st and 10 in their own territory with 7:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
We want to tell you about Cape Girardeau Honda, home of the lifetime warranty car washes. They are proud supporters of your Cape Central Tigers. You can find them online, CapeGirardeauHonda.com. Also, you'll find them located at Seamers Drive in Cape. Proud sponsors of Cape Central football, that is Cape Girardeau Honda. Much better punt this time around for Atkins. 7:07. That's how much time we have here to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 26-0.
3 receivers to the left side. As Best will put a man in motion. He'll take the snap, hand it off, running it up, breaking with a nice little juke move there on the inside, and he avoids going out of bounds and still gains enough to get across the 50 into Bulldog territory to the 49-yard line. That was a great run there by Torrance Murray.
Murray having quite the night on the ground here at Sikeston this evening, and it's going to move the chains once again into Bulldog territory, 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
So 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. And they'll put Grove in motion. Take the snap, hand it off again. Murray will run it up the middle, and he will meet a wall, and he'll gain, it looks like, 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 with 6, just a little over 6.5 to go here, 3rd quarter. The Tigers not in a big hurry as they're going to let the clock run. Up 26-0. No reason to be in too much of a rush as they've got 3 receivers to the left side. Best will set up. And the defense almost broke again, and they're going to fake the handoff. Best will keep it himself. Run around the far side. He avoids one man, makes him miss, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40 at about the 38-yard line. So nice run there for Landon Best. And we're going to get a timeout as we're under 6 minutes, and there'll be a water break for the players here in the 3rd quarter. Landon Best with quite a good run there in one of his first keepers on the season.
Well, you can definitely feel it cooling down up here, Ryan. They're still taking the water breaks, but I believe we have under 80 degrees now. That's a good sign. 79 here in Sikeston. Stone Mountain Flooring, locally owned since 1993. Your trusted source for all things flooring. You can visit them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at stonemountaincarpet.biz. 3rd and 2. The Tigers have the ball. When we return, we'll have 5 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Up 26-0. This defense has remained so strong this evening, especially tonight. We've seen it, all season, but tonight especially. When it comes to the third downs, Sikeston really has not been able to convert on a third down play that I remember at all this evening. They might have had one, but that would have been it. That would have been pretty early on, too. It is 3rd and 2, 5:53 to go in the third.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, too, Chandler. I think you're right. It was probably just the one, if they had one.
If they had one. It was in the first quarter, and it was early. So we need to get to the 39 here.
They're going to fake the handoff. Best is going to be brought down as the pocket collapsed. And it'll be 4th down for the Tigers, and not what they wanted there. So it'll bring up 4th down, and the Tigers are going to punt to the Bulldogs, and we'll see how Joey Charlton plants this one. He had one earlier that he pinned them inside the 10, and he punted from a lot closer than this. Charlton will punt it away, and it's blocked. And it's going to be pounced on, picked up by the Tigers, and he's going to get brought down for a big loss. And it'll be Bulldog football with good field position here in this third quarter on the Tiger 35-yard line. So the Bulldogs going to look to try to finally put some points up on the board here in the third quarter.
This might be what they need.
They have had some trouble getting it close to the end zone. They had one early in the game, and then they have not gotten close since. And now they're going to try it again. Baker, quick throw, and that's way over, and way overthrown. And that'll be 2nd and 10. Not even close to being in the vicinity of his receiver.
Trying to find Will Lape there on the offense. Just not going to work out there at all. Overthrown, 2nd and 10.
And now this time he's going to keep it, try to run it up the middle. And he's going to gain maybe 3 yards, 2 yards. Let's see where they mark it. It looks like maybe 2 to the 33. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
Sikeston going with a hurry up.
2 receivers on each side. And now they get a call from the sideline. As Central was getting ready to come hard at the quarterback Baker. He's going to keep it himself, and he will get through. He's going to break free, running down the far sideline, and he gets pushed out of bounds. And it's going to be inside the 5-yard line for the Bulldogs, and this is the closest they've gotten out of the end zone so far tonight. And they're looking to finally snap that scoreless streak of 2.5 quarters as we are under just over 4 minutes to go, 4:05 left here in the third. And Baker will set it up. He's going to fake there. No, he doesn't hand it off, and he will run it through the middle for the touchdown. And the Bulldogs finally get on the board. And it's 26-6 here in the third quarter.
So it was a short drive, Ryan. Sikeston came out very good field position after a blocked punt, and they were able to finally capitalize here, put some points on the board. Now we got an extra point.
They're going to line up here for the extra point. And the kick is good, as that one looked like it just got over some outstretched hands, and it does make it through the uprights. So 26-7 here in the third with 3:59 to go. They finally make it onto the scoreboard, breaking that scoreless streak of over 2.5 quarters. After scoring 76 points in that first game of the season. And then struggling a little bit the week before against Dexter last week. So they won 70-6 in their first week, then lost 39-24. So kind of a big drop off from 70 to 24.
Now, I'm just curious on what Crystal City, what else they've done.
How far was that run?
They lost to Louisiana last week, and they'd be in progress right now.
34-16, playing Bayless with Hancock. So another double or another combined school football team.
Where are they out of?
Bayless.
Bayless. I just don't know. I don't know where that's at.
I'm trying to think.
Bayless, Missouri. Oh, it's St. Louis area. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I was just wondering where.
I was trying to remember where they are in the. Oh, they're actually in St. Louis.
Okay.
Well, they're considered in St. Louis. As they're going to bring this kick out from the 3. Gets a nice little block. Gets across the 20 to the 30 to the 40. He's got one man to beat, I should say, as he gets across the 40. And he'll get brought down inside Bulldog territory, across the 40, inside the 40, or at the 36-yard line. A big gain for the Tigers as he turned it on after the deep kick. And sorry, we were a little distracted trying to figure out where Bayless was. And we caught the important part when he finally broke free and started running it downfield.
The part we didn't catch is how he had to pick the ball up.
He actually dropped the kick.
At first you were thinking, oh no, they're going to be pinned inside their own 5 or something. But no, big play there, and it's going to set them up nicely with good field position.
So Best will hand it off. Run it around the left side is Murray, and he will fall forward. A nice gain there for Murray once again. And it's 3:30 to go here in the third. It's 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 for Murray.
We've really seen a lot more action this evening from Torrance Murray. And not something we saw as much week 1. We saw it a little bit more last week. But Izzy Bridges, of course, he really dominated those first 2 weeks with the run game. Tonight, it's been a lot more Murray. 2nd and 4.
So 2nd and 4, a hard count as he'll step back. He's going to hand it off to Murray. Murray will run it up the middle, and he'll get enough for a first down as he gets across that first down marker, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
We saw Bridges go for 182 last week, 27 carries. They'll say, you know what, we'll shift it to Murray to have the load this week. And he has taken advantage.
So 1st and 10 as Torrance Murray sets up in the backfield once again.
So nearing that red zone.
As 2 receivers to the right side. Spain is off to the left, acting as a blocker right now, and he will block as Murray will get across and find that hole and get close to the first down marker over on the far sideline. And a flag comes in late. And we'll see a personal foul on Sikeston is, looks like, I guess, some pushing is what the referee is signaling there to the sideline, and Sikeston is kind of starting to feel that pressure, and the frustration is mounting. So a nice extra gain there thanks to the penalty, puts them at the 9-yard line. So first and goal from the 9. As Best will hand it off. Bridges will run it up the middle. And he's pushing and falling and going through into the end zone for another touchdown. And Izzy Bridges gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's now 32-7 as the Tigers answer with a score of their own after Sikeston gets points on the board. We've got 2:04 left here in the third quarter.
8.
That is Bridges' first touchdown of the evening.
Touchdown to make it 32-7.
So 32-7 as Charlton will take his steps back, take his steps to the left. And now the kick is up, and it's good. So 33-7, the Tigers lead here in the third. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. As the Bulldogs score a touchdown, but then the Tigers answer back first with a big return from Clemens, and then a bunch of nice runs from Murray, and then a short 9-yard touchdown run for Izzy Bridges. And it's 33-7.
2:04 left to go in the third quarter. We'll tell you about Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, proud supporters of your Cape Central Tigers. You can find them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online, CapeGirardeauHonda.com. So it is 33-7 here, Ryan. We got people watching and listening to us over on YouTube, Cape Central Sports. Click on the live stream tab. It's the tab that says live, you'll find us, and when you do that, you'll be able to watch and listen to us call the game here. 95.7 FM, 1550 AM. There's the kickoff. This one can be returnable.
They're going to bring this one out. He gets around to the near sideline, and he does not make it to the 20-yard line. I think he's going to be brought down at the 19. So, I don't know. I mean, either way, you don't really get that 20 yards, but you didn't have really the choice to let it go. I wouldn't have let it go if I was him either.
That was Holcomb's 4th touchdown run of the year. Holcomb tonight, 47 yards.
So 33-7 as it's receivers on both sides, 2 receivers on each. And now Baker's going to throw. It's complete as he will get brought down after a gain of about 5 or 6. It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. And running it up the middle, trying and getting nowhere. Being stopped by the defense are the Bulldogs, and we've got a player down over on the far sideline. It is a Sikeston Bulldog player. We have 1:23 left here in the third quarter. And it's another cramp as Keon Atkins works as a trainer until the 2 trainers for Cape Central make their way over there as they stretch out his hamstring. Looks like it's his left leg, Chandler.
Ooh. So, well, I guess they're going to tend to him. We'll go ahead and tell you about the Cape Career and Technology Center. Their vision is to provide an environment for students making career connections and advancements through education and training. You can find them online, capectc.com. And good to see him up already there. He's hobbling off the field.
No, they have 2. Oh, there's 2 players down for the Bulldogs.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I didn't notice, yeah, the guy who was limping here towards the sideline. I didn't notice him down. I only noticed the other one over by the 20-yard line.
That's Wesley Patterson there, number 77. He went back down.
Yeah, he's down again. That cramp hit again. So they're going to have to do it again as they try to tend to him back on the field again. As they the trainer for Sikeston kind of just left him by himself and took off towards the other injured player. And he cramped up again, and so now he's got some other folks out there helping him out. As the one on the far side stands up, and he is walking with his, you can tell that that is hurting pretty bad because he's got a pretty bad limp as he comes this way. So we've got one running off the field, the other taking his time, but you can tell that cramp is working out because he's not limping as much as he was before. And that is, who's that one, Chandler? That is Kenneth Holcomb.
Yeah, that's our running back there. So, anyway.
So 3 receivers on the left here as the Bulldogs set up, 3 on the left, 1 in the backfield. As Baker will hand it off. He's going to run it up the middle. He runs into one of his own blockers, and he'll get brought down. Let's see if they give him that extra yard, or the extra. Nope, it's going to be short, they say. Oh, now they mark it first down. He threw up his fist like it was fourth down, and then I guess he kind of put his hand down and measured it to the. Oh no, that's a first down. He didn't even bother bringing out the chain. He just kind of said, "Where's the ball?" Followed it with his eye and his arm and said, "Oh, that's a first down." Another pump fake from Baker. He's going to throw downfield, and it's going to be too far out in front. And it's incomplete as he had everybody beat and just couldn't get there fast enough. Baker with a little bit too much on it. And incomplete. 2nd and 10. 39 seconds left here in the third. So we'll go with trips again on the Bulldog offense. Baker with another pump fake. He's going to throw this one, and that's going to get overthrown again and out of bounds. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. So Chandler, what do you do here? Do you try to throw it now, 3rd and 10? Or do you try to run it, get a couple yards, get some yardage, and punt it away?
I would typically like a pass here, but that's me. But with that said, I mean, they've tried 2 passes, and neither one worked out. So we'll see what they do. 3rd and 10. I like a pass here, but.
So Baker will hard fake. He's going to throw downfield, and it's complete. Did he hang on to it? He did not. It is incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 10, as the hit knocked the ball loose. So not able to hold on to the pass. We'll bring up 4th down. And we're going to see if they punt it away. I would think so. I don't know why you wouldn't. And they are going to punt it away. So Clemens will set up at about the 42. And a low snap, and the punt, that's a much better punt. As it's going to get down, bounce, and it's going to go past the 30. And the Bulldogs will pick it up at about the 28-yard line. Sorry, 23-yard line. They got past the 25.
Quite the punt there.
That was a better punt. That is a different punter, too, if I'm correct. Not sure who that was.
They sent somebody else in over there.
Yeah, it was a double. It was double digits this time. It might be this guy right here, if he can turn. It looks like maybe it was Myron Sanders. I believe that's who that was. Sanders with the punt. Good punt for the Bulldogs, and that sets up a lot of field for the Tigers to have to cover. So Sanders taking over the punting duties, and he may have had that last punt too as well. We may not have noticed that. So the Tigers with 18 seconds left here in the third quarter, as the Tigers are going to try to get another touchdown here, and they're going to hand it off as he is going to keep dragging his defender with him. He'll finally be brought down at the 25. So he'll gain 2 or 3. And that's going to end the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth as they'll switch sides. The Tigers lead 33-7 here over the Sikeston Bulldogs. We'll be back after this.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
So back here at Sikeston High School, I'm Ryan Winkler alongside Chandler Jansen as we get ready here to start the fourth quarter. Tigers lead here 33-7 as Best will hand it off. Running around the outside, Murray will get brought down. That'll bring up third down.
All right, welcome back. Start of the fourth.
And it's 3rd and 1.
So a short game there by Izzy Bridges to bring up the third down.
So 3rd and 3 there. That scoreboard was wrong. I didn't think that was 3rd and 1. So they'll put a man in motion. They'll take the snap, hand it off. Murray will break through. He's up to the 40, to the 45. Stiff arm, gets to the 50, 45, 40, and he's finally out of bounds. As he is marked down before he got to the 40 at about the 43. So Torrance Murray starting to turn it on.
Into Bulldog territory now for this 1st and 10. Ball on their 33 or the 43. That's where it's at. 1st and 10 here for the Tigers.
He's going to keep it himself. He'll throw back, and it's going to be incomplete, as that was a forward pass.
Another Tiger down.
Yeah, another Tiger down, and he's slow to get up.
Backwards pass for Landon Best that time. Very kind of an interesting play.
And there is a flag on the ground, as I think that was a forward pass as he went across the line of scrimmage. Yeah, threw it forward illegally.
Unlike
so they're going to mark it
time.
from they're going to mark it from where he threw it. So they really only lose like 2 yards here on this situation from the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 12. So a receiver on each side for the Tigers. They'll put a man in motion. That's Grove. And they're going to fake the handoff. Best will keep it himself. He spins, and he's going to be brought down. Had this been a NFL situation, he would have been fine because he spun around and hopped right back up and kept running because his knees never touched. But in the high school, it doesn't matter.
You said he would have been fined?
Yeah, he would have been fined.
Oh, I was like, hold on a second.
In the NFL because he never touched, the knees never touched, so he could have kept going.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes that's a rule there that you kind of forget about sometimes when you're watching, if it's the pros or college or in this case high school.
So 3rd and 10 is a bad snap. Best will roll around, and he's going to get spun around and brought down. And it's going to be a big loss for the Tigers. We'll bring up 4th down. And it's going to be 4th and long back at the 48-yard line. So the punt unit will come onto the field here for the Tigers, as Joey Charlton will punt this one away. He's going to try to pin the Bulldogs deep in their own territory once again.
How common is it for a high school team to use the punter and the kicker to be the same? Is that pretty common?
Honestly, I think it's less common that they have an actual kicker. As that punt was close to being blocked, I'll call for a fair catch, and he'll catch it at the 15-yard line. I kind of think it's less common to have a real kicker and a punter than it is to have your kicker and punter be the same person. That's what I'm not. I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. Because you see a lot of times quarterbacks punt it away, and sometimes you'll see a receiver be the extra point guy, or sometimes you'll see a team not even do extra. They'll go for 2 each time.
We've seen some teams like that before.
So 9:19 left here in the 4th. As the Bulldogs have a lot of work to do, and they're going to fake the handoff. Baker will spin out. Here comes the defense. He's going to be brought down deep in their own zone, back inside the 5, and looks like they're going to mark him down at the 5. A big-time sack for the Tigers.
And that is sack number 3 tonight from Williams. How about that? On the defense, it is Jonathan Williams. So once again, big time. It's going to be a loss of 9 yards, and this defense has just been all over that ball this evening.
2nd and 19 from the 5. Back to pass. Throw across the middle is caught by Atkins. He'll get brought down, and that's a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Or no, sorry, looking at the wrong one. That is a very close to that 1st down marker. It may be 3rd and 1. We'll see how they mark it. They may snap the ball before they get the scoreboard updated, and the pass is incomplete as he was hit as he made the catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs.
What do you think they'll do?
At this point, we have 8 minutes, 12 seconds. I'd go for it. I would just try to line up, maybe even under center, and just go for it.
Think you might as well.
And they're not going to line up under center, but they're going to hand it off. He's going to run it up the middle. He got the 1st down as he gets across the 25-yard line. And it'll be 1st down for the Bulldogs, which, exactly, you might as well go for it. If you don't get it, I mean, you got to get somewhere. You got to get closer to that end zone. You got to start putting up points. And if you got to go for it on 4th down, I'd rather lose, turn it over on downs than just give them the ball and not even try. Baker with another pump fake. He's going to step back, throws across, and it's incomplete as it's knocked away by the Tiger defense. The Tiger defense stepping up there and cutting off the passing lane, knocking it away from the Bulldog receivers, which is what they've done pretty well so far tonight up to this point. As Baker will, another hard pump fake. He's going to roll a quick pass, and it's caught at about the 30, and Atkins will go down inbounds, and the clock will keep running. Ball at the 31 or 32-yard line. Looks like the 31. This Tiger defense, not only are they knocking passes away, but the tackles have been much better this week than I feel like they were last week. They weren't bad last week, but they've been much more, seems like, stronger tackles this week. And they're going to hand it off. He's going to try to run it up the middle. He's going to go nowhere. And I think they're going to lose a yard. They're going to mark it back at the 30. So that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs. And now, Chandler, at 4th and 6, here's where you kind of have to make a decision on how you want to do this and how you want to play it out.
I guess they'll keep the offense on the field, Ryan.
They're going to go for this. Baker will step back to pass. Here comes the pressure. It's throw, and even if it's caught, it's still going to be short, and it's going to be Central football as he is short about a yard or two, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers as the pass just came a little too quickly. You don't usually hear that when you make a completion, but give them a little bit of, maybe an extra step, and you may have had that first down.
Yeah, you'll see that sometimes where it's just if they would have just waited an extra second or two, it probably would have been enough for a first down, but it's going to be a turnover on downs as the Tigers will take over on the 35.
We got an update here. Jackson winning 32-14. We got a comment to help us there on YouTube. Thank you very much for the score update. With Jackson over in Illinois playing Edwardsville. As they'll hand this one off, Bridges will gain nothing as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 6:30 left here in the 4th quarter. And the Tigers, obviously you want to gain a few yards, but not too upset about it right now. Not gaining anything on that one because you get the clock running and you start to get it to keep going. Now it's just come to this point where you're just going to run it out.
I had mentioned it earlier, maybe we would see a continuous clock. Maybe, I don't know, though. I'm starting to think we probably won't see that.
I don't think we're going to see it.
Wouldn't be too likely here, I don't think, anymore.
Best will hand it all. No, he fakes the handoff, gives it to Grove, and a big hit by Sikeston. As he pretty much just speared Grove there on that one. That was a huge hit and a huge loss. And we'll get a timeout for a water break as we are under 6 minutes, 5:52 to be exact. And we will take a quick break. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
So 3rd and long. Best will throw deep downfield, and it's going to be incomplete as it was just a little too far out in front of, I believe, Brajon Clemens.
Now that could have been a big play.
Yeah, he was open, and he had it. I wouldn't even say it was in front. It was off to the side towards the near sideline, just a little too far away from Clemens. And so the Tigers are going to punt this one away. As Best doing his best to try to get that one into the hands of his receiver. And that brings up 4th down. So Charlton will pick up the low snap, and it's going to bounce, and it gets away into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback as we get a 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 20-yard line. And that was the first time that one of his punts has taken a opposing bounce to help out the other team. That one got away from the Tigers into the end zone. 1st and 10 from their own 20, 5:32 to go here in the 4th. As the Bulldogs, we've said it before, we'll say it again, they need points, and they need them quickly as they've got trips to the right side. Baker will throw. Throwing deep. Keon Atkins with the completion as he hauls it in on the near sideline at the 49-yard line in Tiger territory. And if you're Sikeston, that's what you need.
Yeah,
you need
exactly.
big plays like that to quickly get down the field. As what a catch by Keon Atkins.
Biggest offensive play of the night there, Ryan. They're going with a hurry up after that.
2 receivers on each side. Baker, another pump fake. He's going to throw downfield again, and that one is complete. And he'll get brought down out there on the far sideline at the 12, 13-yard line. So a big play for the Bulldogs. Gets him in the red zone. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll get stopped. And there we go. I was going to say, I wonder how much longer they're going to let him go before they finally blow the whistle. Sometimes I feel like they do that, honestly, both sides of the ball. I feel like they let them keep trying to push just a little too long before they blow that whistle. And in high school, you know, usually you're more worried about safety than anything, and that's when it could get rougher as they keep going and nobody goes anywhere. So 3 receivers over to the left side. Baker will shovel pass it over to the right side. He's going to break a tackle and get pushed into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Bulldogs score another one. And it's now 33-13.
Well, Sikeston put together a good drive there, Ryan. Very good drive.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think it's just a little bit too late for any type of comeback here.
Under 4.5, 4:29 to be exact. Left here in the 4th quarter. If they can quickly get maybe an interception or recover a fumble, force a fumble. And that was a bad snap, but the kick is up, and it's good. So he was able to recover that fumble and get the hold just in time for his kicker to make the extra point, make it 33-14. As the Bulldogs get within 19 now. But Chandler, like you said, is that too little too late?
I think it'd have to be. This would be like the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. I think it'd be just about like that all over again. Well, that game was 27-3, and this game was 33-7. So I think, if my math's right, that's about the exact same, roughly. And so then think about that. That would be. I think it's a little too late for any type of comeback here, but
I think the Patriots also scored more points in that 3rd quarter to get to, you know what I mean, to be able to get to that point. But
I'll tell you what, let's see if there's any type of scoreboard updates as we're doing that. Tell you about Cape Girardeau Honda, home of the lifetime warranty and the car washes for life, and proud supporters of your Cape Central Tigers. You will find them online at CapeGirardeauHonda.com, also on Seamers Drive. That is Cape Girardeau Honda.
So the 4th quarter, St. Dominic up 28-17 over St. Francis Borgia. Jackson up 33-21 still. Perryville over St. Vincent 21-14. That's the 4th quarter, so a close game in Perryville. 23-22, Saxony only up by 1 point as Sparta has come back and they're going for the onside kick. And it's going to roll back out of bounds, and a flag comes in as it got to the 50 and then rolled back, and another flag comes in. I wonder if that is something else. Charleston up 40-6 in the 4th quarter over Malden. And Kelly up 6-0 over Doniphan. So the penalty. So we had a kickoff that went out of bounds. The penalty is enforced, and it's going to be Tiger football in the Bulldog territory at the 44-yard line.
You know, onside kicks, Ryan, only work about 6 to 8% of the time. And I guess that's probably no surprise because the ball has to travel 10 yards, and most of the time, the kicking team just is not able to do that.
And most of the time, too, they do line up to, this time, the Bulldogs lined up like it was a regular kick. Most teams, obviously, when you get higher up, they line up in an onside kick formation to be able to try to get the ball, but they'll hand it off to Murray. He's going to run through the middle, spins, breaks a tackle, and now he will finally be brought down as he gets across the first down marker. And that's another nice chunk of yards for Torrance Murray. And it's 1st and 10 as the markers move, as we have 4:19 left here in the fourth quarter. And the clock will start once again.
Murray having quite the evening on the ground. We've seen a lot of action from him this evening.
2 receivers to the right side. Murray in the backfield. Best will hand it off. Murray bounces off a tackle, and he'll finally be brought down as he's spun around. And just shy of the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down. Murray, it's like he has a 6th sense of where those tacklers are going to come from because he can bounce off of another player. He'll stiff arm a guy just when he seems he comes out of nowhere. And he can spin out of a tackle. I mean, he's spun out and made guys just lose their grip on him as he has gained a lot of yards here tonight. And it's 2nd and 7 as they will hand it off this time to Izzy Bridges. And he gets himself a nice block, gets it up close to the first down mark. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 yards. So a nice little gain of 5 there for Izzy Bridges.
Stays in bounds, keeps that clock ticking. We've got 2:50 to go in the ball game. It's 33-14.
And the Tigers not in a hurry as they have the lead, they have the time. Play clock down to 10 as they will finally get set. Play clock down to 5. 2:30 left, and they will hand it off. As Bridges will run through another one, and he avoids a tackler, gets brought down, gets plenty of yards for a first down. And 2:25 left here in the fourth. And it's another 1st and 10 for the Tigers, as it looks as though the Tigers will improve to 3-0 here on the season. And the Bulldogs will fall to 1-2.
1st and 10 from the 20.
So Murray will get it again, and this time he doesn't gain a whole lot compared to his normal runs. He still gains about 4 or 5 yards, but compared to the rest of his runs, he didn't get a whole lot there on that one.
So they'll give him 4 yards, 2nd and 6 from the 16. Clock continues to run. We've got 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go.
And Best will take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. No, he doesn't. He actually handed it off. He fooled me on that one.
Nice fake.
I thought. Murray. A lot of misdirection down there on the field, confusing a lot of us up here tonight. As we are down to a minute to go here in this fourth quarter, it's 3rd and 1. As the Tigers line up, all they need to do is get a first down here. As they just kind of let the clock get close. Murray's going to take it. He will not get a touchdown. He will get the first down, and that should be enough. As The clock does stop on a first down here in high school football. So it's 1st and goal. And they're going to have to probably run a play if they just kneel it here. As the play clock is about 15 seconds faster than the game clock. And that's what they're going to do. The Tigers are just going to kneel it here as they get in that victory formation. And a quick snap to Bess. He'll kneel it, and that will do it as we have 16 seconds to go. And the Tigers head to the sideline. And they'll come away with another win against the Bulldogs. That's 7 in a row, Chandler, against the Sikeston Bulldogs. And improved to 3-0. The Tigers, the Bulldogs fall to 1-2. We will take a quick break. We'll be back with a post-game show after this. You're listening to Cape Central Tiger football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk and watching on YouTube at Cape Central Sports.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers! At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes and this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
This is Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Back here at Sikeston High School, I'm Ryan Winkler as the Tigers beat the Bulldogs 33-14 to improve to 3-0 on the season. And the Bulldogs will fall to 1-2 on the year. And the Garber's best dressed player of the game, we're going to give it to Joey Charlton. He had the 2 field goals and 2 for 3 on the extra point. And that missed extra point he made up for with that field goal, the first field goal that he made. And how often are you going to see somebody make 2 field goals in a high school football game? Not very often.
Good point. And yeah, the very first one that he made, that's the one that sent us into halftime, and that was big. Kind of just, I don't know. I guess you could say the second quarter. Really, that's tale of 2 quarters. First quarter, it was 0-0, but the second quarter, the offense came out. They looked so much better, and they were even able to put up that field goal to close off the first half. So yeah, Joey Charlton, will give him the best dressed player of the game, from weddings to prom and everything in between. Check out Garber's Menswear. When you're ready to step up your style, go to the experts, Garber's Menswear. You can find them in the Town Plaza in Cape, also online at garbersmenswear.com. Ryan, next week, looking ahead.
Yep. Well, hang on, before we get to that, yeah. Torrance Murray with a career high 150, 51, 152, depending on, we're not sure what the official stat is, but a career high on the ground with 152 yards. So a good night on the ground for Torrance Murray as well. And obviously we had a little bit of trouble deciding who was going to be the best dressed player of the game. And we expect Torrance Murray to have another big game.
That's kind of,
because we thoughts. And like I said, what are the chances that you have a kicker get 2 field goals in a game? Not just 1, but 2. And, the fact that Charlton is the kicker. That's what he does. You don't see a whole lot of kickers in high school football. So, but yeah, we decided to give it to Joey Charlton because Joey, sometimes he doesn't get the recognition he deserves, and that's kind of how we feel tonight. He made those 2 field goals, and that's good. So now, Chandler, we'll talk about coming up next week. We go back home, and we're going to take on Poplar Bluff. And let's see if I can find a score for Poplar Bluff as you pull up the schedule.
Yeah, Poplar Bluff, of course, before tonight, they are playing Farmington this evening, but they are 0-2. They lost to Valley View first week, 18-35, and then they had a 7-14 loss against Chaminade last week. Now they're playing Farmington tonight. As far as we know, we don't have any score for that game necessarily, or at least not right now.
Poplar Bluff is losing 49-6 to Farmington.
49-6, okay. There we go. So that's a blowout then.
Yeah, they're still in the fourth quarter.
So we'll be 3-0 coming into that game, and Poplar Bluff will be 0-3 in that game as well. And we were talking about 2 weeks from now we have St. Dominic, and St. Dominic was playing Borgia this evening, St. Francis.
And that one was a pretty, let's see, it was 42-17 in the last update with St. Dominic up over St. Francis Borgia. So the Lancers looks like they'll win tonight again as well. So, we've got Poplar Bluff next week, and then like Chandler said, at St. Dominic, and then the big one in 2 weeks is at Jackson between the Tigers and the Indians. And then another big one right after that, home game against Farmington, who is apparently much improved this year, just going by their score so far.
Yeah.
So
good point. Well, once again, player of the game. It's our best dressed Garber's Menswear player of the game. And that is Joey Charlton. He was 2 for 2 on the field goals this evening, 2 for 3 on the extra points. That is Garber's Menswear's best dressed player of the game, from weddings to prom, everything in between. You make sure you check him out in the Town Plaza, also online, garbersmenswear.com.
So that'll do it for us here tonight. For Anthony back at the station, for Chandler to my right, I'm Ryan Winkler. We will see you next week at home against Poplar Bluff. So thanks for listening and thanks for watching. We'll see you again.
You've been listening to Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
Blue 42 said,
This presentation of Cape Central Tigers football has been brought to you by MRV Banks, Cape Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau Honda, Garber's Menswear, Stone Mountain Flooring, Banterra Bank, and DollarSavingDeals.com. Join us next time for more Cape Central Tigers football on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.